Do you use shopping lists for your grocery spending? I didn't for a bit. And as a mum working, having so many errands to run around and so many things to manage in my household, I hated grocery shopping. So, what I did was I implemented a rule after buying 3 lots of tomato sauce in 3 weeks. And we weren't using it all, by the way. They just went in the cupboard. And because every time I went around the corner and saw, oh, tomato sauce, I can't remember whether we bought some, need some, finished it, I can't remember, I'll just get some anyway. What happened was I went, this is too hard. Why am I trying to remember everything I have to buy? So I took away some of the mental load and implemented a rule in our house which said I'm only going to buy the things that are on my list. Now, this turned into a bit of a game, especially if different family members were coming with us to the shops. They'd go, oh, do we need this? And I said, oh, it's not on the list. We're not going to buy it. Makes it really easy to avoid those end of aisle specials as well. So no chocolates or snacks go into the trolley unless it's on the list. And the kids were on board with this, but then they found they were really on board with it when they ran out of Wheat Bix on a Wednesday, and I don't normally do the shopping until the weekend. So after that, they were really on board with it. Every time they could see that we were going to run out of something before the next shop, they would put it on the list. So then it's not me as the mum in the house going through and figuring out what do we need to buy, going through the fridge and the freezer and the pantry and going, okay, well, I'm going to spend so much time at the shops looking for all of this stuff. It's now up to the whole family to create a list and to be really intentional about what we're spending our money on. So what that did was a couple of things. It freed up my mental energy around what it is that we had to buy, made shopping really quick. So the list didn't take much longer to create before I went, grabbed my bags, zipped around, picked up the things only that I needed from the shops, paid for it, came straight home. So made shopping go from I hate this experience to a let's get it in and done experience. And then lastly, we're not buying things that just sit around waiting for us to consume it. So we're making sure that we're buying the things that we're going to eat. We're making sure that we're not duplicating stuff that's already in the fridge or the pantry. So intentionally not spending money that we don't have to spend. So if you don't currently use a shopping list for groceries or going to the hardware shop or going clothes shopping or any other type of shopping that you do, I invite you to have a think about why you don't use that shopping list, but also give it a go. See if it works for you. See if being intentional about what you're walking into buy will make a difference on how much you actually spend. It's time for you to be intentional about your money.